Kong versus Godzilla, Godzilla versus Kong, whatever. Who even cares what the title is? The point is that these two big giant smash monsters go smash smash. Okay, so right off the bat, I have to say, just before we get into anything with the big monster fight, this is a weirdly good-looking movie. Now, I wasn't really expecting any, impressive cinematography, and I'm not entirely sure that some of it was even on purpose. There are some shots in this film that are legitimately, some of the most beautiful I've seen in recent memory. Really, really well done. But look, what we're all here for, and at least what I was here for, was a monster fight. A giant, just slugfest between two of the most famous mega monsters of all time. Happy to say, it's basically what we got. This is an interesting film because I think it sort of knows what it is. Let's just get one thing out of the way here. I don't know who anyone in the cast was. I don't know what anybody's name was. I'm not even entirely sure they mentioned people's names because I think even they knew. You're not here for whatever the plot was of this film, which I legitimately am not even sure. There's something, there's like a blue light or something that they get someone wants ultimate power. There's always some guy in every movie that wants to take over the world. So I think that's what was happening here. The real plot of this film is which one of these giant monsters is going to win in a fight. That's why we're all here. Happy to report, great fight scenes, great monster fight scenes. I wanted this to just be two action figures just smashing into each other for 2 hours. And while it's not, a full-blown 2-hour slugfest, because that would have taken maybe a decade to finish these special effects on. The amount of time they do spend on Kong and Godzilla fighting, it's fantastic. I mean, if you're here for just giant monsters go boom, boom, that's what you're gonna get. I'm hoping that's what most people are here for. There's also some really great nods. I think for die-hard Godzilla fans are gonna be really happy with what they do in this movie. Not gonna give anything away. There's some pretty exciting things included for big fans of Godzilla. On that note, we got to talk about the special effects, because a film like this, when you're featuring two giant CGI monsters, is going to be very, very reliant on how good the CGI is. And I got to say, for the most part, it looks great. I mean, especially Kong, I'm well aware it's very hard to animate fur, and they did a fantastic job. Even a scene where Kong's covered in snow and he shakes some of it off. Can't imagine what a headache that was to animate, but they did a really good job. Godzilla also looks fantastic. There are some great close-up shots of Godzilla where you could see the reflection on the scales. It's just so well done. From a visual effects standpoint, I would not be surprised at all to see this film get some sort of awards recognition, because they did a fantastic job in that department. Also gotta say, the pacing of this film is surprisingly well done. It's under 2 hours, which I think some people were worried about if it was gonna feel a little bit rushed. It doesn't feel rushed at all, at least not to me. It seemed like the film kind of knew that if you're watching it, you're probably only there to see Godzilla and King Kong fight each other. And so they sprinkle in some parts of the plot. There's a lot of, people running and screaming and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure what was going on, to be completely honest. Then they cut back to the action, and it's great action. I mean, the action sequences in this film, so well done. I don't know, I'm trying to think of some negative. I'm a positive guy, so I don't know, I guess negative would be that the characters don't really matter, like none of the humans. There's some little girl, apparently wasn't in any of the other films, and she's kind of just there so that King Kong doesn't murder everyone, because I guess that's what they're saying he would have done without this girl, so that's kind of convenient. Look, don't go into a movie like this looking for logic, all right? You're here because you want to see Kong and Godzilla beat the crap out of each other for 2 hours, and I think the movie knows that, and that's pretty much what they give you, especially the final fight scene and the scene in the trailer, which they did give away, in the City of Lights, is beautiful. So good. A lot of this film, I think maybe on even a surprising level, is really well done. They could have certainly rested on the idea that people are just going to show up because they have Kong and Godzilla on the poster, but even watching it at home on my TV, fantastic. Didn't feel like I really lost anything. I'm sure in a theater this is a different experience. I enjoyed it even at home on my TV, and I think that speaks a lot to the quality of the movie. But yeah, that's really all I got. Kong versus Godzilla, Godzilla versus Kong, whatever. Who even cares what the title is? The point is that these two big giant smash monsters go smash for the whole movie, and it's great. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. As always, if you like this review, I do new reviews every single week. Consider subscribing. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Tell me what you thought about the movie. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm out.